Hello and good morning. Happy Friday. I don't know about you guys that are with me live today, but I definitely have that Friday feeling. So I'm very much looking forward to joining you and guiding you through a Friday Bliss flow practice where I feel that we can bring the both yin and yang elements and infuse them and intertwine them and weave them in, so we can leave the practice hopefully and go about our days with. I've called it a bliss flow. So it's very, very, very slow, very, very stretchy. We have the opportunity this morning to hold our postures for a much longer period of time. Not as much as in a traditional yin practice, but it's much, much slower than when we're flowing through a vinyasa style sequence. So we do have the opportunity to really tune into our breath and to explore the power of the breath and how we can use it to slow down our busy, busy minds, alongside using it to go deeper into the physical body, past the surface, and really using the breath to open up our internal channels. And as we allow that breath to flow through appropriately and freely and easing through that conscious breath and that mindful movement, this practice becomes healing. And that's the beauty of it for me. And I hope that you can have moments throughout the practice this morning where you really feel the power in stillness and breath and just tuning into the here and the now through the body, through the movement. So let's begin down on the round, crossing the legs over, Sukhasana, half lotus or full lotus if you feel that you have that openness in the hips this morning. But if not, just come into a very comfortable seated posture for you, so you can bring that length into the spine, your shoulders relax down away from the ears, and as we close our eyes, we begin to listen to the breath. Drawing our attention inwards as we slowly begin to let go of distracting sights, sounds, smells from outside of the space, maybe inside of the space. Draw your attention away from those dust bunnies. You might not be able to keep your eyes off underneath the cabinet and the TV stand. Slowly letting go of conversations, emails, texts. And just coming into the space that you've made for your practice today, in the bedroom, living room. If you're lucky enough to be outdoors, maybe on the terrace. Feeling the heart beating into the chest. And as we place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, feeling the belly and the chest rise and fall with every breath. Joining the palms together, hands to heart center. And as we inhale, the arms rise up all the way over the head. You can tilt the chin slightly upwards. Eyes can stay closed or you can open them up. And as we exhale, hands return to the heart. On your next inhale, opening up the arms, reaching them out to the side this time, feeling that energy rooting from the chest through the shoulders along the arms, finally through the palms and the fingertips. And then we're going to turn the palms around so they're facing down, fingertips meet the ground. On the inhale, arms rise all the way back up and over, palms joined together over the head. Exhale, we return to heart center. Reaching out those arms to the side. Can you even lift the heart rate gently upwards here? Fingertips meet the ground. Maybe even gently bringing the chin in towards the chest, feeling a little stretch down the back of the neck. As we feel the fingertips root into the earth, invoking that sense of groundedness, stability, laying our foundations. Inhale, arms rise up, those palms meet. Exhale through to heart center. Arms reaching out. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips come back down to the ground. From here, we're going to pick up the left hand. We're going to reach it all the way up and over into the side stretch. So you can press the right fingertips or palm into the ground. Maybe even bend into the elbow, really depending on how much space you feel you have today. The chin can lift, heart can open. Good, and from here we're just going to curl in, resting that left hand just next to the right. And then just really grounding that spine, curling into it, relaxing the head down. We're going to open up that left shoulder once again, back into that side stretch. And the hand comes all the way down. Straight over onto the next side, reaching that right arm all the way up and over. And slowly curling into it, resting that right hand next to the left. Relaxing the head down. Opening up the shoulder once again into that side stretch on the inhale. Exhale, hand comes down. Hands meet back to heart center. Little bow of the forehead. You can really, if you want to, bring the thumbs to the third eye. And we just breathe. You can make a few circles with the thumbs, anti-clockwise, clockwise, as we draw the energy in and out. As we massage our pineal gland, this center point that allows us to transition into deeper levels of consciousness, the Ajna chakra. From here, hands return back down to heart center. I'm going to slide the soles of the feet together, nice big wide diamond shape in between the thighs, and the hands just rest to the shins. Again, bring that length into the back body on the inhale. And on the exhale, folding in, allowing the spine to round, resting your hands where it feels good for you. Feeling that slight flow of blood to the brain. From here, let's start to creep the fingertips a little bit further forward, perhaps gaining a bit more length in the spine. That head can continue to hang loose. I'm going to start to walk the hands all the way over to the right, creeping them around as far as you can. You start to feel that release on the left side body. Walking the hands all the way back round in front of those feet and over to that left side. Walking the hands all the way back through to center. Creeping the fingertips a little bit further forward. And we curl up through that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Chin is the last thing to lift. And the arms rise up on the inhale. Exhale back through to the heart. From here, we're going to walk the hands behind us a few inches, palms flat, fingertips point towards the top of the mat. Walking the feet out, hip width apart. Pressing the feet and palms into the ground. On the inhale, the hips lift. Chest opens. Chin can lift so the head is in line with the shoulders. Thighs engaged, glutes engaged. And as we exhale, we bring our sits bones all the way back down onto the ground and we stretch out the legs, toes point up to the sky. And on the inhale, arms rise back up. On the exhale, we can curl in, relaxing that head down. Rolling back up through that spine. Inhale, arms rise up, and as the arms rise up, we're going to bend this right knee, right thigh into belly, knee in towards the chest. As we exhale, we're going to bend that left elbow to the outside of the right knee, Right hand comes behind a few inches for support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale into a twist. Twisting from the torso, being gentle with the neck as we gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. We're going to pick up the right foot off the ground. You just wrap that left hand around the right foot, and we can gently just rock the foot from side to side, like a little cradle, like creating like a little baby. You can hold on to that right knee or shin with the right hand. Seeing how those hips feel, what's going on in those hips today. And then maybe if it feels good for you, you can bring that right hand through underneath the right calf. You can keep hold of that foot, or maybe you can bring the left hand through underneath the calf and the palms meet. You might even feel like you can take a little bow of the head. The thumbs can come back into the third eye, Ajna chakra. Feet can be flexed, or you can point them, whatever feels good for you this morning. Every time those thumbs meet the third eye, feel free to just massage clockwise circles and anti-clockwise circles as you draw the energy in and release it out. Think of it as like a little swirling vortex of energy. And then from here, we're just going to gently guide that right foot all the way over the left thigh into that half cow face. We have that left leg stretched out. We're going to activate the foot, so we're going to flex it this morning. Inhale, arms rise back up. Exhale, we curl in. Now this is always pretty intense. So when it feels good for you, just relax the hands down, whether they're resting on the leg or the fingertips creep out on the mat. Head can hang loose. In those moments of intensity, deepening the breath. Inviting those inhales deeper down into the belly. And pressing out those exhales that little bit longer each time. And when you're ready, slowly rolling back through. That chin is the last thing to lift. And we release the foot, slide that leg forward. On the inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands through to heart center. Pressing the hands behind you, bending those knees, feet into the ground, palms into the ground. Inhale, hips lift, chest opens. Slowly lowering down on your next exhale. Using the hands for support as we slide those legs forward. Feet can point or be flexed. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we fold. In yin, Paschimottanasana. Right, in yin, caterpillar. I got it the wrong way around. In Hatha, Paschimottanasana. Weaving in those yin vibes though this morning, so you can just round that spine as the head relaxes down, and we really feel that flow of blood to the brain now. And it's just this posture that really allows us to turn inwards. Of course, not only do we feel this release down the entire back body, but we're really able to curl in towards ourselves, to close off from what's around us. And the inhale, coming back up, and the arms rise up. We bend that left knee. We bend the right elbow to the outside of the left knee as the left hand comes behind for support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting from that torso. Let's take about 5 long deep breaths here. And slowly releasing, picking up that left foot with the right hand. And we're just going to cradle the foot and the knee. It's like you're rocking that baby from side to side. Just tuning into what's happening around that left hip. Notice as you bring the foot across and away, you feel more of a release down that outer left hip. And then if it feels good for you, you can bring that left hand through the calf, maybe the right hand too, and the palms can meet, and the thumbs can rest back to that third eye. When you're ready, releasing the hands, if they were through that eye, and crossing the left foot over that right thigh. Let's flex that right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Closing those eyes whenever it feels like it's the right moment to do so. Those eyes closed. It encourages this internal reflection, this time to be drawn to that inner voice, that inner trust. That inner voice, I like to think of it as our inner teacher. Be your own guru. And when you're ready, rolling back through, sliding the leg forward. Let's give the legs a little shake here now. One last time. Flex those feet, toes point up to the sky. We're going to go back for that caterpillar. Inhale, exhale, fold. And this third time round now, you can go that little bit deeper. We've used our breath and time in holding the postures to bring space into that back body. Easing into those walls of resistance that we meet. This can only happen through time, through giving the body time to hold the pose. We start to open up, flexibility levels increase alongside strength, mobility, and a more steady, focused and clear mind. Rolling back up, nice and slowly. Let's cross those legs over one more time. Feel those sits bones back into the ground. Resting the hands where it feels comfortable for you. And bringing the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Feeling that release through the left side of the neck. Head back up to centre on the inhale. Over to the left. Head back up to centre. The hands meet in front of the heart. And we breathe in as we bring the thumbs to the third eye. And as we exhale, index fingers to lips. And the hands back home to the heart. We're going to make our way slowly onto all fours. You can roll over those knees or just slide the legs around. Once we've found our way there, palms are flat, fingers are spread wide, weight is even on the hands. Knees over, hips over those knees, and the tops of the feet meet the mat. And if you want to this morning, you can start to turn the hands around so the fingertips face the knees. And you might feel quite a deep stretch through the wrists especially. And then from here, let's inhale into cow, heart lifts, chin lifts. Exhale, rounding that spine, relaxing the head down. This is where you might really feel it through those wrists. As we curl in, that navel draws in towards the spine and the head hands super loose. Inhale, if it's too much on your wrist, just bring those hands back round and inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. From here, bring the spine back to neutral. And if you turn those hands around, just bring them back, maybe a few circles. And we're going to flow back through cow on the inhale. And on the exhale, Hatha. So we're going to start to walk the hands forward. They might even come off the mat as we melt the heart down into the ground. We feel the shoulders roll back as the chest opens. Maybe the forehead melts in, maybe the chin. And if you wish, the palms can meet Namaste Mudra. You can bring the hands to the back of the head. From here, making your way back onto all fours, tabletop. We're going to start to slide this right leg back and up. Inhale, float the leg up into the air. Head can stay in line with the shoulders here. Now carefully as we engage our core, on the exhale you're going to start to open up this right hip. We extend that right leg out to the side. When you're ready, just place the foot down. We're going to turn the knee so it's facing up. You're going to start to walk the hands in. When you're ready, roll up through that spine. We're going to gently slide this right hand down the right leg. We're not going to put any pressure onto the knee, into that side stretch. Reaching that left arm up and over. Good, and we're going to bring this left hand down. Very slow movements here, don't rush anything. And this right arm goes up and over. If you want to from here, you can really start to rotate that right shoulder and lift the heart upwards into a supported wellbeing. And from here we're just going to slide both hands back down to the ground. Shoulders over those wrists. And when we inhale, we're going to open up this right shoulder, right hand, extend the arm. You can follow the hand with the eyes. From the exhale, we thread the needles. This right hand slides through underneath the left armpit. You rest the right ear and cheek down onto the ground as you extend forward that left hand. As we slowly come back up, we press that left hand underneath the shoulder. Once again, we ripple open that right shoulder as we extend the arm with the inhale. On the exhale, the hand comes down. So we're going to slide this right leg all the way around, hips in line. We're going to float this right leg back up into the air. This time you can even lift that chin a little. Our flying cow. And on the exhale, we're going to make a big step forward. Right foot to the outside of that right hand into that low lunge. We want to make sure that left knee is behind that left hip as the foot slides back. Those palms can stay into the ground, or if you wish, you can crawl the forearms down. You might even want to make a bit of space by walking that right foot to the edge of the mat. So you can stay as you are. If you wish, you can begin to ground the palms. And if you want to go a little bit deeper here, you can begin by resting the right hand onto the right thigh and just going for a little twist and gaze over that shoulder. Another option for you is to bend that left knee and hold on to that left foot with the right hand. So as I guide you through these, what can feel like more challenging variations, just being careful and cautious, gentle and kind with the body. Ahimsa, at all times, on the mat, off the mat, no harm to ourselves, and of course no harm to anybody else, but we can start right here with ourselves, with our bodies on our mats, being aware of that difference between good pain and bad pain. Ahimsa. Good. From here, releasing that right hand can come back to the inside of the foot. If you were in that lunge variation, we're going to curl the left toes under, lift that left knee up off the ground. I'm going to walk the hands in between the feet into our wide-legged standing forward fold. And this is where we're just going to hang out, guys, okay? The hands can rest down, they can rest on the shins, the ankles, or the feet. You can hold on to the opposite elbow. But just again, just that head is hanging loose every time we come into an inversion, any kind of forward fold. Even downward facing dog is an inversion. Basically, it's any time the head is below the heart. We really get this flow of oxygenated blood, this increase in our circulation. We stimulate the lymphatic system, so real boost in our immunity. Any levels of tiredness, sluggishness, start to relieve them by just hanging out in any kind of forward fold. It's a good little trick that we have to wake up, to get a little energy boost throughout the days. Good. From here, pressing the palms into the ground, even maybe the fingertips, bring some length into the arms on the inhale. Head in line with the shoulders. And on the next exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Elbows lift as you catch the waist. Inhale slowly into standing. And as we exhale, arms down by your side. A nice big roll of the shoulders. As we turn out this right foot towards the top of the mat. Arms into a nice big cross on the inhale, spread those wings. Let's go into triangle pose. Not too many standing asanas this morning. In the Bliss flow, I tend to like to stay low to the ground as we enjoy folds and heart openers. It's always a nice break to just come to standing for a moment. So let's take advantage in Utthita Trikonasana, building strength in the feet, ankles, legs, spine. I'm going to bend into this right knee and bring that right hand down next to the left. And as we swivel onto the ball of that left foot, right hand to the outside of the right foot, and then we get ready to take a big step back into downward facing dog. When we get there, you can take a little walk, a pedal of those feet, whatever feels good for you. And when you're ready, just melting both heels into the ground as the hips rise. The head hangs loose. As the mind wanders, returning to the breath, to the sound. And when you're ready, knees lower down to the ground on the inhale, and into child's pose on the exhale. Arms can come down by your side as the forehead melts in. When you're ready, coming back into tabletop, we begin to slide this left leg, left foot towards the back of the mat. Toes can point, and it can be flexed. And we're going to float that left leg into the air, not too high, but high. You don't need to go any more than that. We really need to engage our core now, lower abs, upper abs. As we rotate that left hip, we bring that left foot out to the side, those glutes are working, and then you can rest that foot down. We rotate the hip so the knee points up to the sky as we walk the hands in, and we lift the torso. Very gently sliding that left hand down the leg, no pressure on the knee into a side stretch as we reach the right arm up and over. And slowly bringing that right hand down into the ground and taking that left arm up and over. As you have that option for a side extension, or if you wish, you can start to really lift the heart up as you open up that left shoulder and find yourself in wild thing, supported wild thing, the knees down. So from wherever you are, that left hand just comes back down to the ground and carrying into it for a moment. And walking the hands back. Tabletop, flat back with that left leg extended out to the side. And we're going to start to reach that left hand up, extend the arm, and open the left side chest and inhale. And on the exhale, we thread the needle. Bringing that left hand through the eye, left ear and cheek press down into the mat as we extend forward that right arm. Hand comes back down, underneath the shoulder for support. As we open up that left shoulder once again, the arm extends on the inhale. And on the exhale, the hand comes down. We're just going to slide that left foot around behind us and we float the foot back up into a flying cow on the inhale. We get ready to make a big step forward. That left foot to the outside of the left hand, and we get ready to go into that lower lunge, crawling maybe one forearm, both forearms. Maybe you need to stay just as you were, and the head can hang loose. You perhaps want to try a couple of variations. The left hand can rest into the thighs and goes over the shoulder, and you can bend that right knee and that left hand holds gently onto the foot. Guard and release. Ground the palms, lengthen the arms to the inside of that left foot. We curl the right toes under, lifting the knees so the hips rise a little bit higher. And we walk the hand in between the feet, past the feet there. Uttanasana. So again, we just get to hang out here in that energy boosting, immune system boosting, forward fold. We bring the hands into the hips. We bring the shoulders in line with the hips so that torso lifts and the head is in line with the shoulders. The elbows upwards. Into standing. You come all the way up. Turning out that left foot. Arms into a cross on the inhale. Triangle pose on the exhale. We start to bend into the left knee. And that right hand comes down, just next to the left. Use the hands for support as we swivel onto the ball of that right foot. And we walk that left hand to the outside of the left foot before we step back, down facing dog. And when you get there, moving in a way the body is asking you to move. Just feeling that space that we have breathed into that back body this morning. Feeling more open, more free in movement. Slowly quieting the mind. From here, slowly rolling through into a plank. We're not going to hold it there very long. We're just going to slowly lower the knees down, untuck the toes, start to lower the hips down, forearms down, elbows underneath the shoulders, Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose, having this really great way to allow the chest to feel open and the heart to feel lifted. Releasing tension in the front of the hips and in the lower back. Resting the hands, maybe with the palms down, maybe the palms are together in Tanjali Mudra. Maybe the palms are facing up, the symbol of surrender. If you have a block or a few bucks, or a big thick cushion, the forehead can also rest onto any of those things. Just relieve pressure off the neck and the shoulders. So many options here with Sphinx pose. Hundreds of yoga asanas, and with that comes hundreds of variations and modifications. If you wish here, you can start to go a bit deeper into Sphinx, grounding those palms, lengthening the arms. Just a couple of breaths here. If that's too intense, just bring those forearms back down. When you're ready, we're going to lower all the way down, sliding the palms in next to the chest. Elbows lift, and we gently come up into Cobra. We inhale. And then we exhale, release the hips up. Slowly coming back into Child's Pose. And when you're ready, you can roll up through that spine and taking anything that you need for you to be as comfy as you can possibly be. We're going to lie back, soles of the feet together, knees relax out to the side, back body melts down into the ground. Hands and arms rest where it feels good for you. Sleeping butterfly.
It's with you every moment. It's a back and forth, letting go of your attachment to yourself, to outcomes, letting go to the way things are. If I could let go of everything, or I could let go of right or wrong, it would get deeper and deeper. And it was amazing. I could sense the lifetime of judgment against myself. And letting that go. With thoughtless breath, instant bliss returns. Instant infinity. I didn't transcend my ego. We became partners. Became teammates.
Using the hands to help you if you need it. Those knees are going to come back in nice and slowly. And with the arms resting out, you can just bring both knees over to one side. And over to the other side. And when you're ready, just rolling over into a little ball. In your own time, making your way up into sitting. And when you get there, one hand on the heart, one hand to the belly. And just taking these final few moments to be still. To be here, now. Through the practice, having that greater sense of balance, focus perhaps, strength, calmness, and ease. Joining the palms together, the hands meet and rest gently in front of the heart centers. And we take one deep breath in. And one long final release. Feeling our practice. And hopefully that little bit more ready for all that's to come today, next day, and so on and so on. Namaste.